Hi teachers, and welcome back. I guess I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. I don't actually know how long. Maybe I should check how long. Let's have a look here. YouTube. I guess I can check on Facebook as well, but YouTube is easier. Oh dear. Oh, that's interesting. I I know what happened. Okay, so I'm not logged into that email anymore. So I need to log. Whoa, when did I do that? I cleared the cache on my my Chrome, and when it does that, it kind of, you know, busts out the like it takes out all the passwords and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna add it very quick. Right, so I can see at least when last we spoke. Okay, there's a couple of things that I just like want to very quickly chat, I guess, and catch up. And yeah, so the first thing is so I quit my job last year. April, May, I can't even remember. I quit my job and one of the reasons I did that is so that I can have complete and total control over my time and how I spend it, amongst other things, to spend as much time as I can on my art. One of the things that obviously always happens when you do stuff like that is you try and figure out, because you still need an income, right? And you try and figure out ways to still get an income. Now, my skill set is like very strange, limited, and somewhat obscurely specialist, if that makes sense. So because of the way I learned when I was doing my studies, and because of what I was doing when I was working for the company afterwards, I know a lot about Moodle, and I know a lot about sort of like the back office end of it, and I know a lot about setting up things and how to like approach it from a sort of innovative perspective and that kind of stuff. And that's about it. So the first thing I realized last year is I'm going to have to expand my skill set, especially if I want to be doing like online training, and specifically online training for people who are doing online training, so sort of like teaching the teachers type of setup. And yeah, so I very slowly but surely I started doing a couple of courses, and I was like messing around a bit, and then obviously as soon as I started the YouTube videos, I reached the point where I was like, okay, I think I'm comfortable enough now to start telling people that this is what I'm doing, and I'm taking it from there. So probably about November last year, more beginning of this year maybe, I started looking for opportunities where I can work freelance, assisting people with Moodle, and it just wasn't taking off. And the funny thing is, I'd given up, right? I'd been like, yeah, okay, so this isn't going to happen. I'm going to do the YouTube channel, and I'm going to that's how I'm going to do it. And we've been busy with this channel for a month. How long have I been? It's been a while. Okay, it's probably a month. Let's see when my first video was uploaded. It was 2 weeks ago. It's not even a month. It is not even a month. 2 weeks ago, I uploaded my very first YouTube video, specifically from Uplearn Academy, which is a registered business, by the way. So I was really serious. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this properly. And I'd given up, and I was like, okay, yeah, so there we go. That's what it is. We'll deal with it accordingly. 5 days ago. So I haven't spoken to you guys in 5 days. Well, technically 6 days, because 5 days ago was the class preparation video, and 6 days ago was so it's a week since we've had a vlog. Anyway, and someone actually approached me, and one of the reasons that they approached me is because I have the YouTube channel. So it's not like the YouTube channel, it was just like, oh, so she does this, and now like I have this freelancing opportunity, which is really cool. The whole, you know, universe giving you stuff when you when you least expect it or when you most need it thing, rather than when you want it kind of set up, which is kind of cool. So the first thing is which is why it's been a week since I spoke to you guys, because what I have been spending the last 3 days doing, instead of my YouTube channel, essentially, well, technically last 4 days, because I did like a practice run on my own server, was setting up emails. And I've done this before. I literally know how to do this, and I was just having a hell of a time getting it right. Now, the point to that specific comment is, I find that I learn the most about how things work when I've broken them. So I don't set out to break things. I want to point this out. It happens by accident. I wasn't like, yeah, I'm going to break this so I can understand it. No, I was trying to figure out why the emails weren't sending. And in the process, I learned so much about how emails work, essentially, especially because it's not just one, person sending an email to another. It's like a system that's sending an email via a system to a person, and it's like, that's how it works normally, but we don't think about it. We don't think about like all the communication that the computers have with each other, even before an email is sent, to be like, yeah, like you can send an email, all right, like you're allowed, you can go into the inbox, okay, fine, you can send the email now, and then only the email goes, which is like, that's interesting. Like, it, but I don't know, like it wasn't there. So it took me breaking a system to learn a bunch of stuff, which is really cool. So one of the things I'm going to do is, as soon as I've set the emails up and they're actually working, because I'm still busy ironing out a couple of kinks, specifically from the email server side. So we're using emails set up by a company who's is server host. So they have a bunch of servers, and then you can rent space from them. And server hosts usually have, you can have websites with them, you can have emails with them. So we've got the emails with them, and then we've got the servers on the Google Cloud platform. And my sister's calling me. I'll talk to her now. And the Google Cloud platform is very specific about the kind of information that comes through, or they call it egress information. So it's how the information gets sent out, specifically for spam purposes. And in my testing, I actually triggered the firewall on the servers with the email side, and now they're completely rejecting all of my emails, which is fine, because it would have happened at some point anyway, but because I flooded it and it assumed that all of the Moodle sites are spam, yeah, pretty much. But it's cool. I'm learning a lot, which is probably my absolute favorite thing to do, is to learn things. And as soon as I've got it and it's all set up, and okay, so the video is going to take some more time editing, because obviously there's proprietary information there. So I have to learn a little bit more about video making, which is also a bonus, specifically to make sure that I'm not sharing information that I shouldn't with people who don't need the information, especially, I'm working with another person's passwords and emails and accesses to other people's servers and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I should be pretty careful with it, right? But I really want to share the process with you. I really want to show you how to set it up, where to get the correct information, and if you get stuck, what kind of terminology you should be using with your email server that you're hosting people, so that you can get your answer as soon as possible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to as soon as possible get the class up for how to make badges. It's something that's really close to my heart. I might have mentioned this before. I'm going to get the Gmail class up as soon as possible. That one I can do now immediately, because setting up Gmail on Moodle is super simple. It's literally just 1 or 2 tricks about understanding email ports, which is like, as soon as you understand it, you're sorted. It's really cool, and it's super simple, which is a bonus. And yeah, so keep an eye out for, well, it's 2 classes at least this week, and possibly 3 classes if I can get the other emails working, which might take some time, because like I said, I need to sort out the firewall spam thing with the email server. And yeah, so same as always, please stay safe, do all that stuff, wearing maskies and washing your hands and staying away from people and stuff, stay home. It's pretty simple. And yeah, look after yourselves, and we will speak soon.